Hi, so good morning, deplorables. It's Suzanne, again. Oh, it's been a trying morning for me, friends. A trying morning. Obviously, you know, yesterday was a big day for all of us with this Women's March for rights they already have. Baloney. I think that was frustrating for a lot of us. But I think, relatively speaking, we kept our cool and we're still united, at least us patriots, for the time being. And I think we got through it. And, you know, they're gone today. And you won't see hide nor hair of these people again. I give it a year tops. Probably not even that long. Probably not until next year when they decide to do it again. You won't hear anything from these people. Anyway, that's beside the point. The reason I'm taping today, and I find myself doing this more and more, A, because texting it all just gets annoying after a while, and B, because I just need to get it out. I need to get it out with my voice. I need to get it out with my passion and my spirit. So on my local news channel, they posted an article, one of my local news channels, the only one actually that I still liked on Facebook. They finally stooped to CNN's level last night, and I finally had enough and unliked their page, because that's what adults do. And that's what you do to show your discontent. You don't go out in the streets, you know, break windows and scream at people and knock people over the head. But, you know, that's beside the point. So I had their article was about, basically, it was Trump lying about how many people were at the inauguration and blah, blah, blah. And their supposed fact-checking and how he lied and how, you know, he was wrong. So I simply commented back something along the lines of, this is why we need to continue to wage this war on the dishonest media. The First Amendment guarantees us freedom of the press. It does not guarantee us freedom of honest and true press. And there's a big difference. And then I ended that comment with something along the lines of, you know, I think I have finally had enough of this station and their garbage. Well, as you can believe, that didn't go over so well. You know, because everybody thinks what I'm doing is defending Trump, which was not at all the case. That was not the point of my post. The point of my post was the Constitution guarantees freedom of the press, not freedom of honest, true press. I mean, I don't know how much more clear I can say that. There's nothing in the Constitution that says they need to be honest. That, to me, is called journalism. And there is no, in my opinion, there is no honest journalism anymore. A true journalist wouldn't want to report lies and propaganda. A true journalist wants to report the truth and wants to get the truth out there, at least in my opinion. I don't know. That's what I was taught in school, basically. Anyway, I digress. So I got a lot of comments, Actually, I think one woman commented, and it wasn't even that mean. It was like, it depends on who you consider the liar or whatever. Every other single comment was from men, which I find interesting. I don't know why. I just find that interesting. And nobody was particularly mean. Nobody called me names or anything. Insulted me, yes, but didn't call me names. You know, it was, you know, somebody said something about the echo chamber that I live in. And, you know, one guy did say, oh, you Trump supporters, oh, you sound just like him, which is not an insult to me. I want to sound like him because I like the way he is. I like that he is who he is and he says what he wants to say. And and regardless of the way he delivers it, he's telling the truth. And actually, that was one of my comments back. I mean, this went on for 33 comments or something. I don't know. Anyway, that was frustrating. I tried 3 times to end the conversation because I always say to people, I'm not going to argue with strangers. I'm just not. I'm just not. So, you know, take care. I kept saying, take care, gentlemen. Have a good night. Blah, blah. You know, I try to be respectful. I try. I really do. And they just keep going and going and going because liberals are relentless. They never give up. They never give up. So I understand. I understand more and more what President Trump goes through every day and the thick skin you need to have. If you are going to be part of this movement, you have to have a thick skin. You have to stop jumping aboard every time some troll gets on a page and says something you don't like, you know, or calling the name. We have to end that. That has to end because we are not making ourselves look good. I do nothing but respond calmly. I keep my cool, which is actually, I guess it's easier to do in writing than it would if I were having that conversation with somebody because I get very passionate and loud. But I stay calm and cool, and I say only what I feel is fact-based. I don't speak specifically about Mr. Trump so much. Well, I do sometimes, but my point is always more about moving this country forward. And I'm an American first. I support my president, yes, but I support my country first. I posted a meme the other day that said, patriotism is supporting your country all of the time and your government when it deserves it. I also posted that at some point. No truer words have ever been spoken. Seriously. I mean, I think that is a great mantra for our movement and this and us patriots and this president. You know, I don't know. I'm rambling because I'm just worked up and I'm so tired of defending myself. I'm so tired of it. And I keep telling these people I refuse to argue with strangers. And then I continue to do it, but I was thinking about it this morning. And what I don't feel like I'm arguing. What I feel like I'm doing is I'm trying to educate people. I feel in the spirit of Lavoie, that's all we can do. You know, I don't want or I have no desire. It doesn't make me feel good to be the meanest person or the most cleverly snarky person. That's not what interests me. I want to hear, if these people responded and gave me specific instances, show me the truth. Show me what you're referring to when you're trying to fact check me. And I can pull up 100 videos of what I'm referring to when I'm fact checking you. Why can't it ever be that conversation? I would love to have those healthy debates with people that don't like him or don't understand or, see us as nut jobs. I would love to try to educate people and open their eyes and, and not even for them to support us, but for them to say, you know what? You got a point. And I think I'm going to take it upon myself to look into that further and educate myself before I make any more conclusions or decisions about what this presidency is going to be like. I would do that all day long. But you can't, because they don't give you the opportunity to have an intelligent discussion, because all they want to do is throw out the same, I love this term, I say it all the time, the same false narrative, the same rhetoric over and over. They have 3 lines that they repeat over and over again. And when you ask them to actually back it up, they can't. And I think what frustrates me the most is that they get 6, 7, 8 likes on their comments to me. I get 1, maybe 2. And honestly, they're people that know me and, they're fellow patriots. They're just people I know. Again, this is a local news channel. I get people. The initial post, I think I had like 13 likes or something on it. But for all my comments, the only people that liked what I said were people that know me. That frustrates me, I think, more than the comments themselves, that they get 6, 7, 8 people liking their one sentence thing. I write paragraphs back to them trying to explain my position, trying to answer their questions, their bully questions. I write books back to them and explain exactly what I'm... When they call me, oh, well, that's hypocrisy. That sounds like you're deflecting. And I write immediately back, what hypocrisy? What deflection? What are you talking about? Here is what I said. I answered your question. I'm not sure why you're saying that, because I feel like I'm responding to exactly what you're saying. I'm responding to specific comments you're making. And they get 8 people liking their stuff. Which just goes to show that, you know, I don't know. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And we have to choose our battles carefully. We have to respond with intelligence, with principle, with the Constitution, if need be, in our hand, backing us up. Prove it to them. Show them the fact. You know, they claim, oh, you don't have any facts. Well, I could go back and forth. Again, like I said, I have 100 videos. I can pull out my Constitution out of my purse right now and point to things. What is the point? If you're closed-minded and you're not even reading my responses, you're shutting me down because you're just waiting for me to finish. You're not listening to me. You're waiting for me to finish speaking or writing so that you can respond with your next comment in your head that you already got, your next nasty comment in your head. You already know what you're going to respond regardless of what I say. Because you're relentless and you're just going to keep saying the same sentence or 2 sentences over and over again. Well, I'm writing paragraphs. You're writing sentences. What does that tell you, folks? What does that tell you? Anyway, I talk too much. I'll stop now. I needed to get that off my chest. I can't take it. Oh, it's so frustrating. I can take it. I can take it because that's my job. That's my job as an American, is to keep taking it. That's my job as a woman, as a member of society, as a contributor to society. That's my job, to keep taking it and keep fighting for what is right and keep growing that thick skin. You know, I like it when somebody says to me, oh, you sound just like Trump. Well, good. Because then that means I'm listening. That means I'm listening. I'm taking it all in and I'm listening. And that's not an insult to me. So, anyway, it's Sunday. It's the day after the inauguration. He will be president for 24 hours very soon. Just over 3 hours. And I look forward to so much more. So much more. Good things are coming, folks. Stay the course. Toe the line. Be intelligent, smart, and calm in your responses. If you don't have something worthy of responding to a hater, then don't respond. Then don't respond, because don't put yourself up for ridicule and be a target that people are going to easily shut you down unless you have what you need to back up what you're saying. That's my little advice for today. It's what I try to do every day. Keep speaking, keep loving America, keep loving President Trump. We did it, America. We did it. God bless President Trump, and God bless America. Have a good day, folks.